waste or the organic waste that we are getting from our homes in converting and changing it into a compost, our own compost. Okay, so what is there in composting? Of course, we have garden waste, means those who have gardens, and we have leaf waste, we have the peels of vegetables, of fruits, egg shells, etc. Okay, so this is one of the important concept of reduce, reuse, and recycle, where we are doing two things. We are reducing the waste production, and we are trying to recycle it by bringing the nutrients that is there in the food back into the soil. Okay, so what we are doing is that we are trying to help completing that cycle of nutrient or of that mineral, of those minerals getting back into the soil. So when I was discussing you about the biogeochemical cycle, and when I was telling you about how the resources are getting depleted, I actually told you what is actually happening. Thing that is happening is that whatever the resource that we are taking that have been locked and they are not coming back, or they are not forming part of the biogeochemical cycle. And an ecosystem we discussed when we were discussing about biogeochemical cycle, um, and the food chains, that how the plants are the sole, the first producer levels. They take the minerals from the soil, and that minerals is, of course, they go in your fruits and vegetables. We eat them, and the peels that we are leaving behind, or the leftover, that of course contains the minerals and everything. So when we are returning back into them into the soil and allowing them to get decomposed, all those minerals that plants took from the soil, they are being returned back to the soil. Okay, so composting is one way of bringing that minerals back into the soil. So it's a one way where we are helping in helping in maintaining that cyclic flow of the minerals in the soil. Okay, so so what we are doing in the process of composting, we are converting the organic waste such as leaves, litter fall, and the kitchen scraps and the garden waste into this valuable product, which is, of course, the humus or the compost in this case. Okay, so this is how compost looks like, something very amorphous and very dark and black in color. And this is like a nutrition and nourishment to the soil. It is like Bonvita for the soil. ठीक है, हम लोगों को कॉम्प्लेन और Bonvita चाहिए. Similarly, this compost is a Bonvita for the soil. Okay, so it is very important that before we are beginning with this process of composting, we know that what should be there, or what should be the type of food waste that should go when the composting is concerned. Okay, so it's not that every form of organic waste can be used for preparing compost. For example, your leftover vegetables like dal और आपकी सब्जी रायता, आप उसको कंपोस्ट बनाने में यूज नहीं कर सकते, because it comprises of several spices and that is cooked, and um, and and that contains huge amount of water and moisture in it. ठीक? So it is more susceptible for going towards your anaerobic decompositions, and therefore it is best to take them for producing biogas, where the anaerobic decomposition has to be done. Okay, so this comprises of your food waste, which is in the form of your peels of vegetable, or the leftover of the fruits and vegetables, or some leafy vegetables. Okay, and they can also contain your leaf fall, litter fall that you are getting from the gardens. Okay, and of course the weeds, etc. Okay, so they are all there. These are all the ingredients to prepare this recipe of compost. Okay, so the pictures are there. You can see that these are the one with which we are going to prepare our compost. Okay, so what is actually happening in the compost, or in the composting process? First thing is decomposition is happening, and that decomposition process is aerobic. That is, it is present. It is happening in presence of oxygenated environment. Okay, not in the anaerobic decomposition. If it's an anaerobic decomposition, then that process is something different, which we call by different name like fermentation. Okay, someone is there. okay, like fermentation, or we call it by anaerobic decomposition or the biogas preparation, etc. Okay, so and then another important thing is that is here, of course, ample amount of oxygen supply and good number of microorganisms, and all these microorganisms are the aerobic microorganisms because they are doing this oxygenated decomposition process. Okay, so these two are the important features that are happening here. And then there are certain ingredients which he ingredients means recipe के लिए आपको क्या चाहिए गैस में आप कोई डिश बनाने जा रहे हो. You will first prepare your vegetables, you will collect all the tel masala and ingredients, then you will switch on the lighter, okay, and you will keep all the pots and equipments, and then you will start mixing them and finally your dish is ready. Similarly we are going to do here. We will check all those ingredients which will act as a raw material or ingredient for the composting process. All those factors, we will keep in mind all those factors that will bring in these microorganisms and will ensure that proper oxygen is there. Okay, and then we will see, and then we will also talk about an equipment. यहाँ पर हम कढ़ाई में खाना पका रहे हैं, हमें यहाँ पर composter चाहिए. How that composter is? Can we prepare one composter from in our homes, or can we buy one from the market? We will discuss about that in just a few minutes. Okay, so what are the type of organisms that are involved in the compost process? So they comprise of your worms, earthworms, your ants, your bugs, your flatworms, your centipede, millipede, protozoans, snails, and of course good amount of different species of bacteria. Okay, so they look horrible. What to say, nature has prepared them in this way, but they are very important because they are playing an important role in the decomposition. They are those scientists and the workers who are ये हमारे वो वाले प्यारे कबाड़ी वाले हैं जो हमारे इस कबाड़ को ब्रेक करके सॉइल में दोबारा से उस न्यूट्रिएंट को ऐड कर रहे हैं या उसको वापस लेके आ रहे हैं. ओके, सो दे आर द वंस, or they are the organisms which are the engineers of this decomposition process. So they are so that our whatever and the food waste is there, that is going to get converted into this rich humus that we will see in the coming slides. Okay, so of course there are then external factors, like there are external role being played by certain fungal species also. Now these are the slides where they have focused on different type of microorganisms and their role. Okay, we will go quickly into what are those important factors and the components that are involved in the composting process. Okay, so one, we already discussed about microorganisms. Second is oxygen. Now oxygen is present in the atmosphere, but still we have to ensure that while the decomposition is happening and while the compost is being prepared, the oxygen supply is there. Okay, so this can be done, or this the easiest way of doing is by keep on rotating that compost or by rotating that composition either by hands or through a spade. ठीक है, या फिर किसी स्पेड या किसी लकड़ी के थ्रू या उसके थ्रू उसकी मिक्सिंग होना जरूरी है. खाने को पकाने के लिए हम क्या करते हैं, खाने को रोटेट करते हैं. उसी तरीके से यहाँ पर भी इंश्योर करने के लिए कि दैट एम्पल अमाउंट ऑफ ऑक्सीजन इज देयर इन कंपोस्ट, वी हैव टू कीप ऑन मिक्सिंग इट. ओके, moisture, presence of water is very 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 important. Now question comes, how much amount of water, एक मग्घा दो मग्घा कितना, इतना पानी होना चाहिए बस कि वो हल्का सा उसको गीला कर दे, so that अगर आप हाथ में उठाओ तो वो आपका बाइंड होने लगे. दैट मच अमाउंट ऑफ वाटर. इतना वाटर नहीं होना चाहिए दैट इट बिकम सॉगी, मींस अगर आप उठाओ तो उसमें से पानी की ड्रॉपलेट्स टपाटप निकल रहे हैं, इट मींस दैट वाटर हैज ग्रोन अप. ठीक है, ज्यादा हो गया. अभी उस केस में एक क्वेश्चन हो सकता है कि मैम ये तो वाटर जल्दी जल्दी ड्राई अप करेगा. सो वी हैव टू इंश्योर बाय गोइंग इन डे, एटलीस्ट बाय विजिटिंग ट्वाइस और थ्राइस इन अ डे एंड चेक दैट इफ दैट मॉइस्चर इज देयर. वो समझ में आएगा, हल्का सा भी गीलापन आपको फील होगा, दैट इज it means that good amount of water is there. Okay, so these are the ingredients that we have to manage, or that we have to look upon. Now the question is how we are going to check that the microorganisms are there or not. Of course they are coming from the atmosphere, but there is another source which will bring in the microorganisms. Here we will discuss in detail when we will look into the steps for preparing this recipe, that is humus. Okay, so this is something which we are bringing in. This also we'll see how we are going to bring in Oxygen के लिए I have told you the source is your atmosphere, and how we are going to ensure it by ensuring the timely mixing, and of course water by sprinkling, by spraying. ठीक है, हम है ना उसमें ample amount of पानी डाल सकते हैं. What is the resultant outcome of it? Of course, humus is the product of our interest. ठीक. Other products are CO2 gas, heat, and water. Now my question is, from what is the source of CO2 and heat here in this case? Heat क्यों निकल रही है, or why is that heat is there? Anyone? जल्दी जल्दी बेटा, क्यों ये हीट निकल रही है? Anyone? Think, why is this heat coming out with this composting process?
Because of aerobic aspiration.
Very good, very good. ठीक है, very good. I think some of them you have also typed in the chat box. Yes, of course, very good, Himani, and very good that it is due to the decomposition process जिसमें की heat निकल रही, because that is slightly exothermic in nature. Another important thing is microorganisms are there now. They are performing this respiration. Respiration में heat निकलती है. उनका body is a living system, so that will also release heat. So उन सब से आपका ये combined heat compost से निकलता है. ठीक है. Now CO2 is of course because microorganisms are respiring, and because the organic compounds किसके बने होते हैं? They are made up of carbon and hydrogen molecules. So when they will break down, and they will get oxygenated, they will change into H2O, which is in the form of water, and they will get oxidized into carbon dioxide. Okay, and rest of course humus is our product of interest, which we are using it in a form of an organic manure. Okay, so any questions so far? किसी को कोई question? Okay. So now we'll start discussing on what is our compost recipe, how we are going to prepare it. See? So पहले तो हमें एक बर्तन चाहिए, a pot. Okay. Now in this case they have set it as a baking pot, because in these countries the temperature is, they have a temperate climate, so the temperature is quite low. So they have to provide some artificial heating also to the system. In India you have no problem. Okay, because India is a tropical country, so we in summers we have ample amount of temperatures for which is perfect and apt for preparing this compost. Okay, so we need simple pot, that is sufficient. Okay, and then we are going to put our first ingredient in this pot, that is our kitchen or yard waste or the composting bin. Okay, so we can also, in order to ensure that the compost acha bane, we also chop or shred this material. Anyone, any idea what means, how is chopping and shredding going to help in preparing a good compost? Okay, घर में भी जब हम सब्जी बनाते हैं, क्यों हम उसे चॉप करते हैं? Why do we chop them? सीधा ही डाल के पका लेते हैं. Come on, say.
Ma'am, to fasten the process.
Exactly, because हम चॉप करके उसका सरफेस एरिया इंक्रीज कर रहे हैं. हम कहते हैं ना, अरे सब्जी अंदर तक पकनी चाहिए, तो अंदर तक पकने के लिए हमें क्या करना होगा? हम उसको चॉप कर देते हैं सो दैट इट्स सरफेस एरिया गेट्स इंक्रीज्ड, एंड whatever reactions are taking place जो उसको पकाने में या उसको तैयार करने में मदद कर रही है, they can have good amount of surface area. Okay, so by chopping down we are giving a good surface area and good amount of food for different microorganisms. Okay, so that accelerates the rate of decomposition process. Okay, now third is, of course, now once this ingredient is there, two more ingredients have to be brought. Sorry, this yard has been brought. ये आपका ये जो yard waste है ये अब आ गया है, खाना है जो कि source of food है. Now three things have to be brought: microorganisms, water, and oxygen. Okay, microorganisms को लाने के लिए what we do is we spread a layer of soil. ठीक, soil को डालने से क्या होएगा? Those microorganisms which are there in the soil, they will get good amount of food from here. Okay, Now that is why it is important कि जो soil आप उसमें layer बिछा रहे हो, that should also be good. Roadside soil लेकर आ गए या वो soil जो already बहुत dry है, जो कि barren है, then in that case it won't be that effective क्योंकि उसमें microorganisms और already microorganisms नहीं है, ठीक है? Or even if they will be there, there will be in a very low number. So उस case में composting process आपका बहुत time taking हो जाएगा और the quality of compost won't be good. So maybe you from a nearby garden or from a farming area, you can bring that soil or from a park जहाँ पर की मिट्टी आप देख रहे हो कि plants को support कर रही है, that soil is good. So we can spread that layer over that thing, and then we will sprinkle some amount of water. See, now before adding water, we also add some dry straw or sawdust. Anyone, why we are adding this dry straw or sawdust? तो हर रेसिपी इस रेसिपी के हर एक इंग्रेडिएंट का अपना रोल है, तो सॉडस्ट और को मिलाने का क्या जरूरत है? व्हाई वी आर एडिंग दीस वुड चिप्स? सॉडस्ट इज आल्सो नोन एज बुरादा इन हिंदी वी कॉल इट, राइट? वो जो लकड़ी का भुरभुरा पार्ट होता है ना, दैट इज देयर. सो एनीवन, व्हाई इज दिस सॉडस्ट एडेड हियर? फटाफट फटाफट, टिंग टिंग टिंग. Yes. No idea?
Ma'am, like as sawdust basically will help to basically absorb the juices from the organic materials and the water content.
Okay, I think it's a good way of thinking it.
Like a filler, ma'am, like a filler.
Okay, very good. This is good. This is good. I think this is a good way of thinking. Okay, so as you have used this word like a filler, ठीक है, इस फिलर का एक और रोल होता है, ठीक है? अब ये जो आपका सॉगी मटेरियल है ना और इसका जो भुरभुरापन है, ये सॉइल और इस मिक्सचर के बीच में जाकर छोटा छोटा स्पेसेस क्रिएट करने में हेल्प करेगा, विच इन टर्न विल मेंटेन द ऑक्सीजन इन द पोर्स, ठीक है? क्योंकि होगा क्या, कंपोज जैसे डिकम्पोजिशन प्रोसेस शुरू होगा, दिस विल स्टार्ट गेटिंग कंप्रेस्ड. कंप्रेसिंग होने से आपके जो सॉइल पोर्स हैं, दे विल आल्सो स्टार्ट गेटिंग कंप्रेस्ड. वहां पर ऑक्सीजन सप्लाई प्रॉपर नहीं होगी. अब इस सॉगी मटेरियल और सॉडस्ट के जाने से क्या होएगा? दो चीजें काम करेगा. एक तो ये मॉइस्चर को एब्जॉर्ब करके काफी टाइम तक रखता है, तो इट विल इंश्योर द वाटर सप्लाई और मॉइस्चर सप्लाई. सेकंड, इसके भुरभुरेपन से और इसके बड़े साइज होने से दिस मेंटेन्स एंड इंश्योर्स द पोर स्पेसेस इन द एंटायर सिस्टम, सो द ऑक्सीजन इज मेंटेन्ड. Okay, so that is why it acts as a good filler. Okay, but we also have to check that this amount should be sufficient. It should neither be too high, it should neither be too low. Okay, and why it shouldn't be that high, उसका क्या loss होगा इस compost के preparation में, we will see it in coming slides. Okay, then of course comes the baking process. Now baking process में आपको क्या करना है? इसको sun में रख देना है. 32 degree to 60 degree Celsius on an average is the good very good temperature. और summers के केस में 35 से 40 degree तो आराम से जाता है, ठीक है? So we can keep it for over a week, 7 days time, and during that time there are certain important things that we have to keep doing is ensure that moisture is there, and second, mixing and stirring is happening at regular interval so that the oxygen supply is ensured. ठीक, तो आपको पहले दिन में ही है ना स्टरिंग कर देना शुरू नहीं करना है, because you first allow it to settle down and you allow it to for the process to at least start, and maybe from the next day you have to check, okay, this has been circulated so that it can start mixing itself. ठीक है, so और इसका चेक करने का क्या तरीका है कि और कंपोस्टिंग रेसिपी is preparing and is going in the right direction. फर्स्ट थिंग, फाउल गैसेस आना बंद हो जाएगी या फाउल गैसेस नहीं आएंगी, बिकॉज फाउल गैसेस का जो सोर्स है दैट इज योर हाइड्रोजन सल्फाइड गैस और मीथेन गैस, एंड दे विल ओनली बी प्रोड्यूस्ड व्हेन द प्रोसेस विल बिकम एनएरोबिक. और एनएरोबिक का मतलब है कि आपका कंपोस्ट प्रिपेयर नहीं होगा, ठीक है? फर्स्ट थिंग. सेकेंड थिंग इज कि उसका जो आपने हाइट जब पहले होगा आपके कंपोस्ट का बिन में, वो नीचे जाने लगेगा, ठीक है? और वो नीचे इसलिए जाने लगेगा बिकॉज द डिकम्पोजिशन प्रोसेस विल स्टार्ट एंड दे विल स्टार्ट गेटिंग कन्वर्टेड इनटू दिस ऑर्गेनिक मिक्सचर ऑफ ह्यूमस. These two things are direction and are the signs for your compost recipe that going in a right direction. Okay? So after for a week or depending upon how much amount of the compost you are producing, it sometimes we are It's ready in 2 months. Sometimes it's ready in years. Sometimes it takes about 6 to 12 months, depending upon how much quantity we are using to prepare it. Okay, and then our recipe is a ready. It is a very dark crumbly soil material and it has a sweet early smell. ठीक है, काफी अच्छा स्मेल होता है इसका, जैसा भीगी मिट्टी की स्मेल होती है, it smells like that. And then you can add it to the soil, to the hungry soil that is devoid of nutrient, and this compost or humus is full of nutrients. Okay, now in other places what they do is, in order to enhance this, they add earthworms and certain species of fungi as well. That compost is now then known as vermicompost. Okay, where they're adding worms, etc. Okay, so there are two most important ingredients here: one the nitrogen and another the carbon. ठीक है, now nitrogen का supply sufficient होना चाहिए. बहुत ज़्यादा हो जाएगा तो उस केस में it will start getting changed into ammonia gas. That is a problem. Foul gas होने लगेगा. और बहुत लो हो जाएगा तो माइक्रो ऑर्गेनिजम्स को ग्रो करने का टाइम नहीं मिलेगा. सो दैट शुड बी इन एम्पल अमाउंट. ठीक. Second, similarly with the carbon, if carbon is in excess, decomposition process will go down because it causes it absorbs the water, जिसकी वजह से पाइल ड्राई होने लगता है. और बहुत ज्यादा लो कार्बन होगा तो उस केस में वो वेट होने लगेगा. जैसे कि हमें याद है कि कुछ खाना जब सड़ने लगता है तो बहुत ही लिस्टली सा और जैसा स्लाइमी होने लगता है. So that is because the carbon content there is less. So that also has to be maintained. The question comes how we are going to check that the carbon and nitrogen ratio is good by understanding this chart. Okay, ये तो खैर कार्बन नाइट्रोजन का आपका प्रॉपर्टी है कि ह्यूमस में आपका कितना. कंपोस्ट के लिए carbon to nitrogen ratio, if it is 30:1, then it is a very, very good compost, and or the compost preparation will be very, very good. Okay, so how we can find कि किस में हमारे क्या है? We can get it, means we can understand it by easily understanding कि किस में कितना carbon और nitrogen present है. So that is what I was saying कि straw or sawdust contains huge amount of carbon. So that is why I said that sawdust का एक sufficient amount होना चाहिए. बहुत ज़्यादा होने से क्या हो जाएगा? It will create the drying up of the compost with which the moisture will go away. ठीक है, moisture कम होने लगेगा. So we can see that fruit waste can be a good substitute. Foliage is very good. Corn stalks can also be good. जितना हमारा ड्राई पार्ट आता चला जा रहा है, जैसे स्ट्रॉ, पेपर, बार, ठीक है, वी आर सीइंग दैट इसमें कार्बन कंटेंट बहुत ज़्यादा हाई है, नाइट्रोजन उस रेशियो में अच्छा नहीं है. सो इफ वी हैड फ्रूट वेस्ट, वेजिटेबल वेस्ट, इट्स बेस्ट source for preparing your compost, followed by your foliage or leaf falls. Okay, so this is the type of the sawdust that has been added, okay, in this compost, and then we have this compost there in your hand. So when can we say that compost is not going in the right direction? Is when the aerobic respiration change into an anaerobic decomposition. You will easily understand why it's a stink, because it starts producing methane gas and hydrogen sulfide, and this hydrogen sulfide smells like rotten egg. Okay, so now after understanding this, we will understand about composter. हमारा बर्तन कैसा होना चाहिए. So these are actually for large scale or medium scale preparation for composting, for depending upon what purpose we are using. It means what is the purpose for which we are using and preparing the compost. I'll discuss about the one that we have to use in our homes, that is this composter tin. See how we are going to use that. Let's discuss about that. Okay, so these are they have applied it over the fields, and we can see wonderful productivity. Okay, and then the vegetable chips and the litter. These are different composting systems. Okay, so one is prepared by bricks, then wired form is there, made up of wooden thing. This is one of our importance, canister. Okay, now these canister can be of two types. Either it can be a single can composter, or it can be 2 can composter. ये हम अपने घरों में भी बना सकते हैं. Even if we have some dustbin which has some plastic material, then it can easily be used. ठीक है, we have to make holes in it, and these holes should be at a distance of about 6 inches. 2 कैन कंपोस्टर में हम क्या कर सकते हैं कि हम एक बड़ा कैन ले सकते हैं और एक छोटा अंदर में कैन ले सकते हैं. ठीक है, एंड देयर आल्सो वी कैन प्रिपेयर द होल्स इन दिस वे, एंड देन वी कैन इंसर्ट दिस स्मॉल कंटेनर इन इट, एंड देन वी कैन अलाउ द कंपोस्ट टू बी प्रिपेयर्ड in this process. ठीक है, ये दिस इज द meshed one. This is the wired one. This is this wooden one. And why there are so many of spaces? In order to ensure that good supply of oxygen is there. Okay. So these are different composting units are there. Now this is a rotatory based composting unit. यहाँ पर उनको ऑक्सीजन के लिए स्पेड नहीं चलाना पड़ता है, वो इसको आराम से रोटेट और घुमा करके they maintain it. So these are the children. They are working by preparing their own compost in these rotating units. And the another way is direct incorporation. वहीं का वहीं खाद बने, मिट्टी में अपने आप मिल जाए. But we have to ensure the depth of the pit here. It should at least be around 6 to 8 inches so that the जो भी आपके जानवर है, क्योंकि वो स्मेल करके आ जाते हैं, so they sometimes start digging up. At least वो स्मेल बाहर ना आ पाए, so that they don't dig them up. Okay, so that could also be done here. Okay, so this is, of course, compost has been added in the gardens, and we can also sieve it so that then that compost can be packed in the packets, and you can also use it for selling. So it's used for producing vegetables, for your own vegetables, and this we can see that compost is there. Okay, so compost is like a Bonvita, and it's like a complement for the soil. So there's a beautiful tagline here. Now, of course, what is the benefit of compost? Of course, it is the nutrition to the soil. It is adding organic materials and minerals to the soil, and therefore, and it is also beneficial for the other microorganisms. So it invites other microorganisms to come there in the soil. It also maintains and retains the water and moisture. It also helps in suppressing the disease, and so the health of the plant is very, very good. Okay. Now, there is a wonderful tagline which says, "Don't treat your soil dirt." Okay, so means generally हम soil को कैसा देखते हैं? Something which is very dirty, something which is very dirt. So let's change our view and start seeing it as a resource that it also needs to be nourished. It also needs to be provided with a nutrient. And composting is one such way, which is best way in 2 ways. One, in 3 ways it is good. एक तो हम waste reduce कर रहे हैं, so it is helping us in reducing the waste generation. Second, it is allowing the minerals to return back to the soil, so it is improving the soil fertility. So in this way we can reduce the dependencies on the chemical fertilizers, and it will solve that problem of soil fertility. And third, it is one of the best sustainable way. Just imagine कि हम अपने ही घर के बचे हुए पील से कंपोस्ट प्रिपेयर करें, फिर उस कंपोस्ट को गमलों में डालकर हम उससे फूड्स प्रोड्यूस कर लें, धनिया और आप पुदीना एंड योर टोमेटोज और चेरीज एंड चिली एटसेट्रा, और फिर हम उसको घर में ही यूज करें. दिस विल बी सो गुड. वी विल बिकम सो इंडिपेंडेंट. हमें इधर उधर फिर जाने की भागने की जरूरत ही नहीं पड़ेगी. ठीक है. सो दैट इज व्हाई इट्स वन ऑफ द मोस्ट सस्टेनेबल वे ऑफ recycling and reusing these resources or the waste. Is it clear? Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Good.
Yes, ma'am.
Does anyone has any question? किसी को कोई question है? Okay, so we will now discuss about what is e-waste. Okay, so before we discuss about the e-waste in India, let's first understand what are the different types of e-waste. Okay, and I'll share the links of those sites from where you can collect the matter. बाकी आपका slides में रहेगा. ठीक है. Okay, so electronic waste is also known as, of course, your e-waste in a short. And because you all are computer students, so I'm sure कि equipments को use करने के बाद में it is your responsibility to ensure that all these electronic gadgets are safely disposed, especially your computers and laptops, etc. Okay, so and e-waste is a huge problem because they release toxic substances which are dangerous for the soil health. They create land pollution, and the vapors, like for example lead vapors, cadmium vapors that are coming out from these e-waste, they create this air pollution. And if they leach or they get washed away by the rainwater, then of course they pollute the water system also. Okay, so e-waste comprises of about 5% of the total global waste, which is of course a good amount. Okay, the problem with the e-waste is that you cannot burn them, you cannot decompose them. Wait a second, Mira. Sorry. Okay. And the question is what, so yeah, so I was telling the same, कि हम इसे डिकम्पोज नहीं कर सकते, हम इसे इंसिनरेट नहीं कर सकते, हम इसे लैंडफिल साइट पे नहीं डाल सकते हैं, तो ये अपने आप में एक बड़ा प्रॉब्लम है of this e-waste. And we cannot even keep it lingering कि एक बार हो गया तो हमने उसको कबाड़ में डाल दिया और वहीं पे उसको पड़ा रहने दे, वो भी नहीं कर सकते हैं, because with time, as slowly and slowly it will degenerate, it will start releasing those toxic heavy metals which is there. Okay, so the only way which appears, which is there, जो सिर्फ दिखाई देता है, वो है किसी ना किसी तरीके से इसको दोबारा से यूज करो. ठीक, अब दोबारा से कैसे यूज करेंगे when already its life cycle is over? दोबारा से यूज करने का मतलब है again the same idea of recycle that and to make it a part of your circular economy. So उसमें क्या करोगे कि आप उस पार्ट को निकाल के जो जो important part है, especially your heavy metals etc., they can then again be used in preparing the other parts, and that can can again be used in the new electrical equipment. So that is the only way. Okay, so now the question comes कि then what is our role here? How means ये तो मैन्युफैक्चरर्स के ऊपर में डिपेंड करता है, हम तो इसका कुछ कर नहीं सकते हैं. सो हमारा दो रोल है यहाँ पर. पहला, एज अ कंज्यूमर वी हैव टू बी वेरी वाइज कि जब तक जरूरत ना पड़े वी डोंट गो फॉर बाइंग देम अननेसेसरी, स्पेशली मोबाइल फोन्स. ठीक, थोड़ा स्क्रीन टूटा, वी आर गोइंग टू द मार्केट टू गेट न्यू मोबाइल फोन, टेक्नोलॉजी में चेंज आया, वी वांट न्यू मोबाइल फोन्स. ओके, स्क्रीन टूट गया, दिक्कत हो गई, वी वोंट गो फॉर रिपेयर, वी विल गो एंड इमीडिएटली बाय न्यू मोबाइल फोन्स, बिकॉज मोबाइल फोन्स वो इलेक्ट्रॉनिक डिवाइसेस हैं जो आप इजीली खरीद सकते हो. सेकेंड, ईयरफोन्स, वायर्ड ईयरफोन्स, कटा फटा फेंका. ठीक, और चूंकि वो चीप भी है तो हम जैसे उसके कटते फटते हैं हम उसको थ्रो भी कर देते हैं. एंड ऑफ कोर्स दे कैन नॉट बी रिपेयर्ड प्रॉपर्ली, क्योंकि एक बार वायर कटने के बाद में वी कैन नॉट रिपेयर इट सो दैट इट कुड बी यूज्ड अगेन. So we generally prefer throwing it. Okay, and then of course we have electrical devices or electrical equipments also, like for example computer, laptops. When they get outdated, of course we try to dump them off. Okay, so पहला तो हमें ये करना है कि हमें अपना ज़रूरत यहाँ कम करनी है, जहाँ पर रिपेयर की चांसेस हैं, पॉसिबिलिटीज़ हैं, बेस्ट टू प्रेफर फॉर रिपेयर. ओके, और सेकंड, once we see okay it cannot be either repaired and it cannot be used anymore, we have to ensure that it should return and it should go to those proper or to those proper bodies or to those organizations that have either a license or they have a managed way or system of using their parts. Okay, so हमने ऐसा कभी कभी देखा भी. I think in this case I should give my hats off to Nehru Place in that ways कि वो आपके मोबाइल फोन्स जो भी पुराने होते हैं, वो बोलते जरूर हैं अरे मैडम ये तो हमारे किसी यूज का नहीं, बट उनके यूज का बहुत होता है. बट इट्स गुड इवन इफ यू आर नॉट गेटिंग एनी चार्ज, इट्स बेटर कि थ्रो करने से बेहतर है कि आप उन्हें दे दो, क्योंकि वो उसमें से पार्ट्स निकाल कर दूसरे मोबाइल फोन के रिपेयरिंग में लगा देते हैं. एंड आई थिंक इट्स गुड वे टू रिसाइकिल. हमें लगता है थोड़ा चोट बाजारी टाइप का है, बट आई थिंक इट्स गुड वे टू रिसाइकिल एंड रीयूज. एटलीस्ट दे आर यूजिंग दोस पार्ट्स इन रीयूजिंग इट. ओके, and in that ways at least they instead of throwing it away they are able to use it. Okay, now for big electrical equipment it is good that we send it back to those authorized manufacturers or to those authorized person who have proper system of recycling them or sending it back to the manufacturers. Okay, so rather than giving it to a कबाड़ी वाला, जो कि initially पहले बहुत होता था, lead batteries खत्म हुई, बैटरी का एक बार बहुत सिस्टम शुरू हुआ था, especially when the electricity crisis was there. अभी जैसी बैटरी का लाइफ साइकिल खत्म हुआ, उसका लाइफ साइकिल भी जल्दी खत्म हो जाता है, 1-2 साल में इट्स फिनिश्ड. दे आर सेलिंग टू कबाड़ी वाला. अभी कबाड़ी वाला क्या करेगा उसको तो नहीं पता, वो ठक ठक कुल्हाड़ी से लेके उसको ब्रेक कर रहा है. नाउ core amount of lead is coming out. That lead is entering into his system in a form of vapors, and it's polluting the soil, it's polluting the air. Now lead is very 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 toxic. Again, I hope you remember when we were, okay, no, not in your class have I discussed about air pollution. Okay, and it is one of very important air pollutant as far the air is concerned. Okay, so this lead, cadmium, they all are toxic and they impact into human health. So especially in the countries like India and China, where the education is not that very well, and where the managed or there is a huge mismanagement as far managing the waste is concerned. People don't use gloves or face masks or ventilation fans while they are recycling it. Okay, so that affects their health. That affects and impair their health in a very very bad way. Okay. So majority of the world's e-waste is recycled in developing countries. Recycle means where they are forming the part of the circular economy. But in the countries like our countries, they are mostly sent it to the kabadkhana, ठीक है, और kabadi walas. Okay. So of course, how means, and from where this cadmium, lead, etc. is coming, you can go through go through this matter, and you will get to know more about it. So this is one of the dumping yard in Wild, where all sort of electrical gadgets are showing them up. Okay. So of course, what are the environmental impacts? So those were the health impacts. Environmental impacts are in the form of air pollution. Wait. Okay. Water pollution, you can go through this. Okay. Now, in order to understand what is actually e-waste, we first have to understand कहाँ से generate हो सकता है. उसके 10 तरीके. I mean, there are 10 different types and categories into which e-waste can be found, and this classification has been made by this WEEE, which is this waste of some energy and electrical equipment materials. So this is created by European Union, and they have categorized it into 10 categories, including your large household appliances like refrigerators and freezers, small household appliances like vacuum cleaners and toasters, grinders, and information technology, of course, that comprises of computers, laptops, printers, telephones, cell phones, etc. And consumer equipments like radio, television, and your video cameras, stereo recorders, etc. Then there's lighting equipment like fluorescent lamps, intensity lamps, discharge lamps. Then electrical and electronic tools like saws, swing machines, soldering irons, then toys, then medical devices like X-ray machines, radiotherapy, MRI. कहाँ जा रहा है ये सब? Use तो कर रहे हैं हम in technology को, but where they will go? ठीक है, automatic dispensers, then air conditioner, washing machines, refrigerators. So they are all 10 broad categories into which we classify our e-waste. Okay. So now I'll discuss in India and what can be the strategy in removing it. Okay, मैं से फटाफट करके finish कर देती हूँ, and then I'll take your attendance. Okay. So in India, western part has generates huge amount of waste, that is 35%, followed by your northern your southern part, that is 30%. क्योंकि वहाँ पे technology भी काफी ज़्यादा use की जाती है. So this is being generated. Okay, not just here, means हमारे पास में सिर्फ हमारा ही trash नहीं है, but we also get the trash from other countries. Okay, and because these countries are very it's not that economically sound, there is one case study I wish to share with you. एक अच्छा case study UN ने ही निकाला है, जहाँ पर I think some African country, because they are so very poor, वहाँ पर बहुत ज़्यादा e-waste जो है दूसरे countries से जाता है, and they are hand picking it, हाथ से वो से recycle, हाथ से उसको तोड़ के उसमें से सामान निकाल रहे हैं. Okay, so these are the e-waste main e-waste recycling country. I shouldn't say it recycling, I should say कि मिसमैनेज्ड वे में जो ट्रैश को मैनेज कर रहे हैं, जो चाइना, इंडिया एंड योर पाकिस्तान. And these are the main ports from where it is coming, from Japan, from Korea, from US. ठीक है, and from USA आने के बाद में from Malaysia, from Australia. So we can see that we are getting the trash from almost everywhere. So how are we going to manage this e-waste in a sustainable way? So there has to have a proper step in doing it. First thing is collection. Collection बहुत ज़रूरी है, क्योंकि ये आपका बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट स्टेप है ये इंश्योर करने के लिए कि आपका कंज्यूमर या वी एज अ कंज्यूमर when the cycle or the use or the application of that electronic device is over, we are sending it to a right person. ये हमारा भी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी और ये मैन्युफैक्चरर का भी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी है और उन ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस का भी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी है कि बिफोर दे आर बीइंग डम्प्ड एल्सवेयर दे गो एंड कलेक्ट इट. Okay, so इसका बेस्ट वे ये है कि जब कंज्यूमर आपका खरीदने आ रहा है, then only you provide them with some number or you provide with some address or you provide with some contact details so that they can immediately contact once the life cycle of that electrical equipment is over. Okay, then categorization is necessary. जैसे हमने 10 categories देखी हैं, उसके हिसाब से वो categorization होगा. In this, certain companies they work as a consulting agencies where they means once the categories are being created, they then send those category wise वो है ना वहाँ से quotations भेजते हैं manufacturers को कि आपका part ये पड़ा हुआ है, आपके लिए ये part interest का है, come here and you can take it. Once it reaches to a proper manufacturing unit or proper unit from where this e-waste management has to be done, their deassembling is done. After deassembling is segregation, जहाँ पर आपका वो plastic, metals, cables, wires, PCB and whatever basic materials are there, they are segregated. Okay? And then they are sent to their respective departments, plastic department, metallic department, etc. वहाँ पर they shred it and crush it, okay? And pulverize it. Okay? And after that they again separate it by using magnetic fields. क्योंकि आपका जो PCB होता है आपके साथ, PCB का मतलब है आपके these wires जो आपके हर एक इलेक्ट्रॉनिक इक्विपमेंट्स में होता है. they are of, let me check this PCB. Yeah, it's a circuit board. Okay, now circuit, that is printed circuit board. Okay, and because they contain huge amount of cadmium and silicon, ठीक है, so इनकी shredding करने के बाद में और इनकी है ना crushing और pulverize करने के बाद में इनमें से जितना भी magnetic वाला part है, ठीक है, that is being taken out. ठीक, and homogenization का मतलब क्या है कि आपका इसमें equal mixing करके जितने भी parts हैं वो सब जगह आप उसको distribute कर देते हैं proper. And then they are sent for extracting different metals, which mostly comprise of your heavy metals like copper, gold, silver, and palladium. And they are very useful in different parts. But these, if they are going into the natural system, especially soil, air, or human, they are dangerous. Okay. फिर इन metals को recovery करने के बाद में जहाँ जिस industry में इसको required है वहाँ भेज दिया जाता है, और they are again used for preparing the fresh products. This is how e-waste is management. This is the cycle by which e-waste can be managed. Clear? Clear? Now steps are 3 steps. 1, circular economy. 2, smart consumer. And in a way, you have to sustainably buy जितना ज़रूरत है उतने में ही, and you have to ensure कि it goes to a proper e-waste management units. These 3 are the roles which you have to play, okay, in managing this e-waste. Okay, I hope this is clear. Okay, यहाँ पर लोगों ने attendance जाना शुरू कर दिया. I'm sorry, I went beyond the time. ठीक है, actually से खत्म करना था. I'm happy.